All right, guys. Hey, welcome to our Wednesday session. Today is fielding. We've had a couple questions about equipment needs. Yeah, really don't need anything special today. It's a rainy day in Maryland. We get it. Everybody's going to be inside if you're in Maryland. A wall, a tennis ball, just a regular glove. You don't need a flat hand glove or a paddle. We're going to got Coach Isaiah, Coach Peyton here ready to go, and we will be monitoring you guys along the way. And if we got anything to say, to add, to help you guys along the way, we will be commenting all along. All right, guys, let's get started.
Real quick, guys, I know I'm wearing a flat pancake glove. That's just because I like to have fun with these. They're good for practice. You don't need one. Today, you could use your bare hand if you don't have even a glove. That's perfectly fine. We're going to just start with what a good fielding position looks like, some good key pointers. Isaiah here, he played third base for his college for a long time. He's been everywhere. He's done it all. So he's going to give you guys some good pointers and how to set yourselves up for success.
All right, so for this first one, we don't necessarily need a ball, okay? We just want to get talking about the correct fielding position. So we're going to start at the basics and work our way up. So this first one, we're just going to talk about getting in a proper position to receive the baseball, okay? Obviously, we want to talk about as low as you can go, the better, all right? So the further you can get down with the plane of the ball, the more you can see the hops and know whether to come forward or back to get that perfect hop, right? Okay, so for fielding position, we want our legs spread out a little bit further than our shoulder width apart, okay? We want to sink down nice and low, but we don't want to bend too far at the hips, okay? We don't want to arch back. We want to keep that back nice and straight, but we want to get down, all right, on the balls of our feet, okay? But nice and low, to have our glove hand out front and ready to go. All right, both hands, we're actually going to start both hands at our sides, okay? Reason for this for you guys in the infield, especially third base, I learned real quickly that it's better to start in this as our neutral position rather than start like this sometimes, just because, you know, if we're starting down here and we have a line drive, it takes that extra couple seconds to come up or around or anywhere to get the ball. If we start in this position, we can both get down nice and easy. It's just a quarter turn down, all right, for those ground balls, all right, as well as straight up in front of you, as well as left and right. It's much easier to move rather than getting ready out here and then having to react. So the first drill we're just going to do is getting ready in that position. So we're going to get ready and then focus on staying balanced on the balls of your feet, hands at your sides, okay? All right, and then from there, all we're going to do is react down with our glove hand, okay? Little quarter turn right here out in front.
If you have a partner, you can have them roll your balls. Just make sure you get to that ready position first. Make that muscle memory before you know you're jumping into that.
Correct. Let's see. Can we minimize this a little bit? I want to see some guys right here. All right. Let me see you guys ready position.
Oh, nice.
Very nice. Yep. There you go. Nice job.
I see some of you guys are stuck inside. Perfectly okay. Still good to work on the basic mechanics.
So another thing to note is we want our glove hand, when we are ready to receive the ball, we want it out front. Okay, think of it as being a triangle, okay, between your 2 feet and your glove hand. All right, we want our glove hand out in front to receive the ball. Okay, that's where the bending in the hips and then the knees come from. We want to actually extend our hand out when we're receiving the baseball. You don't want to catch it back here, okay? If you see my eyes when I'm fielding, it's much harder to try to see the ball come through back towards our legs by our feet rather than getting out front and being able to keep our eyes down on the baseball, okay? So we're going to start here, and then we're going to rotate down, and as we're rotating down, we're reaching out front, okay? We don't want to be back here on our heels. We don't want to field the ball by our feet. We want to beat it out front get a nice triangle position, all right, when we're fielding. Remember to keep that back straight. We don't want to have a little hump in our back. We want to keep it nice and straight, all right?
Flat back,
There you go.
butt back.
There you
Easy
go.
way to remember it.
Yep, quarter turns. If you have a partner or a wall to throw against, you can work on having them roll, or you throw the ball and have the ball roll to you, where you're in your ready position. And all you're going to do is the ball is going to roll towards you, and you're just going to get down with your hand, practice that quarter turn, and fielding out in front. Don't bring it into your body yet. All we're going to focus on for the first part is getting in our ready position, and then come down and field it out front, and then double check yourself to make sure you got that triangle. Okay? Side view, you want to be here, quarter turn out front, hands ready, eyes down on the baseball. Nice and slow. There you go. And when we field, pause out front and make sure that we're getting that nice triangle, okay? There you go. And keep your ball, right? When we field it, we want to keep our eyes down on it the whole time. Don't bring your head up. Keep those eyes down. Yep, working on that quarter turn. Hands at our side, quarter turn. That top hand can be here out in front. Okay, you know, like the alligator, like a lot of coaches probably teach still. Can be here, hand down, other hand on top, trapping the baseball, eyes down on the glove. There you go. And on that soft touch. That makes sure we're bent, right? We don't want to just bend over here, right? We want to get our legs and our knees involved too. We want to really sink down, try to get that butt and your posture down low as you can, okay? It'll make it easier when the ball's coming at you much faster. Nice job.
Just getting basic reps like these goes a long way, guys. This is where it all starts. The more touches you can get on that ball, the better off you're going to be.
5 more good ones, all right? Really pause and focus on fielding it out in front. Right position, there you go. Get that butt down. Nice job. Couple more good ones. All right, go ahead and shake those legs out. I know fielding inside is going to be a lot of repetitions of doing kind of the same thing, right? So I know your legs are going to get a little bit tired. So, you know, take some breaks in between each set, okay? All right, this next one we're going to do is we're going to focus on the creep into the ready position, okay? You never want to start when the pitcher's throwing the ball, right? We never want to have our feet just locked on the ground, okay? We want to keep moving at all times, all right? So part of that is getting into a good momentum forward and in a good position to get into your fielding position. So we're going to start by creeping, okay? It's going to be a right, left, hop in position, okay? And that's going to be timed up with when the pitcher is delivering the pitch, okay? Your hop doesn't have to be huge. We're not jumping up in the air, but your creep in ready position is going to happen as the ball is crossing the plate, okay? So what we're going to focus on now is just a nice little right, left, boom, ready position, all right? And then if you have a partner or a way to throw the ball, have them roll it to you after you've hopped, okay? It'll be right, left, hop, position. All right, and we're gonna pause again out front.
Even those of you who don't have a partner, this is still something you guys can do. Just get your body in these kind of motions. That way it becomes muscle memory. And another thing to keep in mind is when you're fielding that ball, you're not trying to field it, you know, over here by your foot or over here by your foot. You're kind of in a funnel shape, and you want it to come down the center of the funnel, right in front of your body, right in front of your chest. Getting it over here just causes all kinds of awkward things. So ideally, position yourself to where you're in the center of that ball, right? Come up, right out front. Tip of the triangle.
Yep. Right, left, and a little bit of a hop, okay? Nice and easy. Right, left, boom. On the balls of your feet, all right? You don't want to be sitting back and leaning back on your heels, waiting for the ball to come, right? You want to be ready just in case. If it's left or right, we're on the balls of our feet so we can shoot any direction where the ball is going, okay? To maximize our fielding range and potential, okay? Balls of your feet, right, left, boom, ready position. A couple more reps of that. Yep, right, left, ready position, quarter turn.
Goal is to always be athletic and ready to move. Get your body into the spots it needs to be in.
Couple more reps. You guys doing a good job.
I dig it, Tanner. Nice. Good job, Caden. Good job, Lucas. I like to see everybody working with what they have.
All right. So now I'm also going to explain why we're doing right, left instead of maybe left, right, or, you know, just staying in place. Okay. This next part, we're going to assume that the baseball is coming at a decent pace, but it's not a rocket right at you. Okay. So you have a little bit of time to go attack the baseball. Okay. You never want the ball to come to you. You kind of want to meet the ball. Okay. Don't let the ball play you. You want to come and get the baseball. All right. So you have a little bit of extra time now. The ball's driven on ground ball. You want to go after the baseball, field it cleanly, and get it to first, obviously before the runner gets there. So the reason we were doing right, left is it goes into the next part of actually fielding. So if this is our if this is our prep, right? Right, left, ready to receive the baseball. And we notice that the baseball is taking too much time to come get us, right? So we're here, right, left, ready position. Oh, okay, I can go get that ball. If I'm coming forward, it's going to be the same thing. It's going to be right, left field, all in one motion, and then you're going to step through and throw with your right, okay, towards first base. So when receiving the ball, it should be the same thing as the pre-pitch. Right, left, boom, ready, come get the ball. Right, left, field out in front of you, okay? And then from there, step with your right up into your throwing position, all right? A little confusing, it'll take some time. I'll walk through it slow with you guys a couple times, and then you guys can get going, all right? So, got our pre-pitch, it's gonna be right, left, ready position, okay? Then we're gonna come forward again, right, left, field, and then step through with our right, up into a throwing position towards first base, okay? We're just gonna be working on first base first, all right? Then I want you guys to finish in the right throwing position, okay? Right there. I'll do it again for you. Right, left, ready position. Let's go get that ball. Right, left, fielding out in front of us. Remember, keeping that triangle, same as before. And then from there, all in one fluid motion, we're going to come through with our right, up into a throwing position towards first base, okay?
For those of you who catch too, it's the same foot that you lead out with, making that throw to first, second, or third. For those with it, worrying about the footwork, it's okay. Take it slow, go through it. Make sure your mind and your body are all connected. Isaiah will show.
It's always right, left, all right? Right, left, ready position. Let's go get that ball. Right, left, out in front, okay? Fielding the ball cleanly, eyes down on the ball. Then coming up with our right into our fielding position, or our throwing position. All under control, right? We don't want to be leaning too far forward and feel like we're tripping on ourselves, all right? All under control.
I see some of you worrying about that lead foot. Don't worry about that so much. We're not pitching the ball to first base. We're not throwing it up and going. We're trying to get that ball there as fast as possible. So we're using this foot to catch your momentum, right? So opposite of our glove hand is the way you can think about it, right? Got the ball, now you're using this as your pivot, and you're pushing toward that bag. You're not trying to make a pitch to it, trying to get that ball there as quick as possible. Don't worry about lifting up your front leg so much. Just use it to kind of guide you to where you're throwing.
Now, another thing to keep in mind when we're doing this, got to mention earlier, after we field the ball out in front in our triangle position, we're not bringing it straight up. We're not going to field it and then bring it straight up here. What we're doing, we're going to field it out in front, eyes on the baseball. We're going to bring it in just at the bottom of your chest, okay? It's going to come in, funnel in first, and then up, okay? Fielding out in front, baseball, bring it into the lower chest, right above your belly button, bring it in first, and then we're coming up with it, okay? It's just going to help focus on keeping your hands nice and soft so you have less of the balls bouncing out of your glove, okay? So we're going to field it out in front, bring it in tight, and then up. There you go.
With or without a partner, you guys just getting this footwork down is really going to help you out when you come to the field and actually, apply all these skills that you're learning. It does take over. Your body will do what you've been practicing. It's all going to be natural at some point.
Nice job, guys. A couple more minutes of that. Looking really good.
Good work, Declan. Remember, it is practice. So for those of you who are still kind of getting there, take it slow until you have it. Increase the speed a little bit each time.
Good job.
Remember to break down before you get that ball, where some of you are running through the ball, which is okay in some scenarios, but for the sake of this drill, we're breaking down into a ready position and getting the ball and then making the transfer. We're not running through it and making the throw, right? We're just getting into our ready position first.
Making sure we're pausing, right? Get ready, we come in, we grab the ball, pause there, make sure we're in a good position, and then really work on bringing that ball into your body and stepping towards first with that right foot. By doing that, you're actually gaining ground and shortening the distance of that throw without even losing time, okay? So if you're fielding the ball and you come here and you field, and then you come up, then you got to get yourself ready to throw. So we all do it in one fluid motion. If we field the ball clean, right, left, now we're about 3 to 4 feet closer to the bag that we're throwing to, and without losing any time. Nice job. Nice job. All right, 5 more good ones. Nice job.
So I see some of you guys like baseball, putting it in the chat box. I'll agree. Chicken wings are yummy, or chicken sandwiches.
All right, guys, go ahead and shake your legs out, grab a quick drink of water or something, and we're going to move on to the next drill, okay? Give about a minute, minute and a half, take a breather, and we'll meet back here.
For those of you who don't have a tennis ball, you can also just bundle up a ball of socks, make a ball of socks, and you can use that. That won't be damaging to pretty much anything in the house either. Just make sure you're not, being crazy with it, throwing at things that could break.
All right, we all ready to move on? Okay, cool. So now we're going to work on backhands, all right? For the backhand position, we're not going to be talking about the crazy Jeter ones where, we're reaching all the way out here to grab it and throw it across our body. We're going to talk about the ones where just fast enough where you round the baseball and meet it out front. What we're just going to do is turn our hands over and position ourselves in such a way that we can get this backhand field cleanly and ready to throw to the base, okay? The only thing that's going to be changing, instead of us being straightforward towards the ball where it's coming from, we're going to slightly rotate, okay, about 45 degrees. Our right foot's going to be slightly back. Our left foot is still forward. And from here, what we're going to do is it's the same thing, same triangle, okay? But now our hand is back here, all right? We're seeing the back of our own hand, obviously, and we're in this position right here, okay? For this, it's also really important to keep your eyes behind the baseball, okay? Unlike when we're fielding out in front, where if we miss for some reason and, it takes a bad hop, we have our chest to hit, it can hit our chest and bring it back down so we can pick it up. With these backhands, it's a little bit more difficult because now you don't have that backstop anymore. You don't have that backboard, okay? Now that this is out of the way, if we miss, it's going to the outfield and we're going to get an extra base or something like that. For these, it's really important to keep those eyes nice and low and behind the ball, okay? So from this view, it should look like this, okay? Our eyes need to be as low as possible, really sink into that back right leg where we're getting nice and low, okay? From there, all we're going to do is you're going to have your partner roll the balls to you. And all we're gonna focus on is nice and easy, beating the ball out front. Don't want to meet it back by our right foot. We want to meet it still in that triangle position, okay? So we're just gonna start right here. They're gonna roll the ball and you're gonna come through it right here, nice and easy, out in front, okay? Nice and easy, right here. If you don't have a partner or someone to roll the balls to you, you can drop the ball on the ground, take your glove off, and all you're gonna do is pick up that right here. So
Go ahead at the tip of the triangle.
remember, we're dropping that right foot back slightly. There you go. We don't want to be completely sideways, okay? So if you're throwing the ball to me, I want to be about a 45-degree angle, okay? Right here. If you're throwing the ball to me, this is what I should see right here, okay?
After we sweep through that ball, same concept as before, we're bringing it back to our chest to make that throw. So once you get it out here, bring it in tight, and get ready to make a soft throw to wherever you're next. Good job, Ryan G.
Yep, really sinking in. You want to keep those eyes nice and low so you can read the hops and make sure that you can come forward with the right one, okay? We don't want to stab at the ball. We don't want to have our glove up here and go down and stab. We want to be down and ready, nice and soft, and bring the ball up with you out in front of your body. Good job, Cameron.
Good job, Tanner. It's gonna take some getting used to. It's an awkward thing to do, especially if you're by yourself, but with time, it'll come. And I guarantee you, as you guys get older, you're gonna see a lot more use for backhand and forehand. It's also really, really helpful, especially if you guys are middle infielders and you're covering second base, catcher throws it low, get that short hop. Third base, you're gonna have to do it too, but it's gonna be opposite side for you.
All right, guys, go ahead and shake it out and then we'll met, okay? About 15 seconds, shake it out. I know your legs probably getting tired. All right, taking your time. All right, so what we're gonna add to that is the same thing like our approach to the ball in front of us, right? Remember, it's right, left, ready position. It's gonna be kind of the same thing, all right? So if we know we're backhanding this ball, all right, and it's out in front, it's gonna be the same concept, and we're just changing it to an angle. If it's over here, all right, towards our backhand, it's going to be right, left, to the bottom, okay? If we can't immediately come over and get it in front, we want to attack forward, right, left, all in motion, and that whole motion is now going to be towards first base, okay? So it's backhand, try to get that back foot behind it, right, left, out in front, okay? Same thing, and then another shuffle towards first base, okay? I'll show you again. We're in our ready position, boom, okay, it's a backhand, right, left. We're meeting out in front, still in a triangle, but our hand is just now turned over slightly. We're gonna field, bring that into our body. And then we're gonna do another right shuffle into our front position towards first base, all right? So you don't have to go through the whole prep, all right? But what we wanna work on is that right, left into a backhand. Right, left, backhand, right, left throwing position. All right.
For those of you who don't have a throwing partner, just drill right, left into your head. Just get the footwork down. Always driving with our throwing hand leg, right? Same leg as our throwing hand, we're always driving with that leg.
Nice job. A couple more of those, and we'll go into our last drill.
Those of you who are going through the full prep stage and everything, by the end of it, you guys are kind of making a C shape, right? You're rounding that ball and then driving it back to first base.
All right, guys, last one I got for you right here, all right? This one, we're gonna be working on forehands, okay? But it's not gonna be the ones where we're charging forward here, okay? What we're gonna do is actually talk about the ones that are hit really hard at you, okay? And it's gonna be a drop step, okay? So what we're gonna do is, this is my glove hand, all right? And we see the ball coming towards this way slightly, okay, and we don't have enough time to get around it and get in front and knock it down. What we're going to do is, after we're prepped and ready, we're going to drop step, okay, kind of the same concept with dropping our right back for you righties from our throwing hand. We're going to drop step the glove hand, okay, and our hands are already ready. Remember, when we are starting here, this is our neutral position, watch my hands and my body, right? It doesn't even move. Ready? Drop step. Look at the position now that I'm in, okay? So if the ball is up top and it has a high bounce, I'm here and I'm ready, eyes on it, or if it's low, it's still a quarter turn, and I'm still in that triangle position, okay? So this one, that's what we're gonna work on. Right, left, ready position, drop step, glove side, and then fielding it out in front, okay? And coming forward now, all right? There you go. Right, left, ready position. Drop that glove foot back on the glove side, down in that position again. All right, and fielding with the glove hand out in front in that triangle position. And then we're stepping forward with our left. Okay.
Remember to get that glove nice and flat on the ground too. I know some of you don't have partners or some of you just practicing. Make sure we're doing it like it's a real life game situation. Dig your fingernails into that dirt. Let that ball have a smooth ride up your glove.
There you go.
Good job, Cameron. Look real good.
Remember, we're getting into this ready position, just drop stepping, okay? We're not going to use that as an opportunity to step forward with that front foot. All we're doing is we're going from ready position, drop step, and then we're waiting for the ball here, then we're coming forward, okay? Make sure you take your time. Ball's after ready position, drop step, show the glove. Now you're in a good ready position.
You guys will feel the difference, I promise. Once you get the footwork down, it's gonna feel way less awkward. Just gonna be a completely different world for you.
Nice job, guys. Finish strong, do about 5 more good ones, 5 more good reps.
Take it as slow as you need to. Nice to see you, Aiden.
Nice job, guys.
Really impressed today, guys. Really impressed. Really shows dedication to put this kind of work in. When the weather's bad, we're stuck at home in these stay-at-home conditions, quarantine, whatever you want to call it. Really, really impressed that you guys are putting the work in, and it will show up. We will be back outside playing baseball again soon, and when that happens, you guys are going to be ahead of the game. Couple things. So everybody bring it in. Okay, so I'm going to put in first I'm going to do a commercial for my next door neighbor. For you guys that are here in Central Maryland, around the Sykesville area, Stratosphere next door is back in business. They are opening their doors for food delivery, or not delivery, sorry, carryouts. So let's see if we can't support them. If you guys are in the area and you can support Stratosphere, you can go to their website. They've got a new menu, and I'm gonna be getting my dinner there tonight and taking it home.
Some good looking food on there.
So Stratosphere Social. So they've been really hurt by this shutdown. So see if we can't help them out. Another thing, let's see, raise your hand if you're in the Sykesville area. Okay. Who's not in the Sykesville area? Raise your hand. Okay. All right, let's see. I'm gonna unmute Linus. Where you at?
Oh, Laurel.
Laurel? Okay. All right. Thanks for coming out, man. Mason, Maverick. I know you guys are in California, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, what part?
Burlingame.
All right. Thanks for coming out. Anybody else? All right, I'm gonna unmute you guys.